Yahweh did 8:11. YABS, Essenes, and names of God in Judaism being dug up by someone so that they can try to sell you a Bible when you can get one for free out of a motel. For under $70 for the hardcover, or if you want the PDF, easily downloaded, easily erased by accident version for $20, Timothy, Neal, Sorsdahl, YABS God 10,000 times with the one true name or multiple true names for God in your Bible. More likely than you think. A literal translation of the scriptures removing Trinity, restoring Deuteronomy 6:4 while not restoring any of the other apocryphals so that we can actually find out what people really were writing about and scribing about back then. Sort of like a Twitter account that's been expunged. Replacing law with Torah law because we wouldn't want to confuse people. And using names and titles he and his people gave him. Titles, names, plural. Because the one true name was replaced with titles and names of pagan deities, a lot like a lot of your religious holidays were actually stolen from the pagans. I guess it was a trade-off. Now onto something completely different. Essenes. Some scholars claim Essenes, and I can't pronounce it any better than that, so we'll just say the Essenes of it all, were a sect of Second Temple Judaism that flourished from 200 BC to 100 AD, which seceded from Zadokite priests. And I'm going to include all the various names I could without driving myself nuts trying to cut and paste them. There's like 100 names for God if you want to. Because there were 100 languages and 100 tribes, and they were all kind of fused together as a culture, just like always happens. Yeah, that's how it happened. And on to something completely different. 11foot8. It's a railroad overpass along South Gregson Street in Durham, North Carolina, providing only 11 feet 8 inches of clearance. Underneath it, they can't make it any deeper because there's a sewer pipe, and the top would require moving a bridge or redoing it along with a bunch of intersections and crossbucks, and they're not willing to do that either. Seems like a simple engineering problem, but what it really is a great collection of videos on YouTube to watch instead of listening to me talk about somebody literally trying to find some way to sell yet another version of the Bible. But hey, all of the confusion that was removed by just agreeing on one name for God is just being split up here. Someone decided to spam this using the symbol that keeps showing up for this person. It's not a thing. Someone's trying to make it a forced meme. They're trying to sell a book. It came out this year, pretty recently, and when you look up the title or meanings or even sentence structure in it, none of it trends. It's just something recent someone's trying to pump out. So if you came to this video trying to figure out what this is, it's a great way to make money if you want to find people who are looking for the one true meaning of whatever. If anybody's curious, the literal translation of the Bible is collection of stories told by several cultures fused together into a cross-reference book, so you'd have a quick reference book about your culture, so that you would all have stories to agree on, and like Aesop's fables and various other things in our culture, it would give you a common frame of reference. That's actually what the Bible is. That's what it's for. That's why it contains all these different names for God. Why would you have multiple names for the one creator of the universe? Because everybody had a different idea of what he was, who he was, or just gave him a placeholder name. Yeah. This is a little bit like getting mad at people drawing Muhammad or writing out Allah. Making something sacrosanct when it's literally a string of letters and numbers. And by the way, I'd like to point this out again. I'm not going to count how many different names are considered official or possible names. There's also obscure name listings. I'm not going to make the whole list. I gave up. I'm going to include all of them in the first sentence of the title. You have an archive.whatever, so you can look at the information that I did. This is straight from the horse's mouth about this. And the rest of it is hopefully something useful, because honestly, I'd rather look at some bridge open up the top of trucks and cars like a can opener than look this up one more time. And again, I gotta say this, whoever's sending this spam out, this is a forced meme. I hope people find my video before they find your entire channel trying to sell somebody a book that they literally could go steal from every motel on the planet. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with all that.